Hey, welcome out to the shop on Sunday. So today we're doing a couple projects that I'm not going to be able to show everything, but we got one that's going to be kind of an odd shaped bar that I'm pouring. And then I also have a pair of dice that I'm doing as a special project. So that's going to be what we're working on today. We'll catch up on watching some stuff that I missed on Saturday, and I'll be back when the molds are ready. All right, so we got our molds done. Before I actually start melting it down, I thought I'd show what I'm putting in. So this is what I typically do. These are my 2 sprues from the last dice, plus from the last big bar pour. So those 2 sprues I've kind of buffed, made sure I'm not putting any sand or anything back in. That gives me the amount of silver that I'm going to use in the sprues on the new one. And then I kind of estimate. So the dice are going to be about an ounce each. So I'm going to put two ounces in for the 2 new dice. And the new bar, I think, may end up being 2 to 3 ounces. So I'm going to put in 3 ounces for the new bar. So that is what we end up with going in to start the melt. I'll be back when it's molten. All right, we're ready to go. All right. Grab the dice here first. Looked like they turned out pretty decent. All right, and this bar I'm not going to be able to show you, so we'll be right back after I get it out and clean up the others. All right, so I am pretty happy with how the dice turned out, except for when I drilled into it to put a screw hole into it, I drilled a little too far. So I'm gonna have to cut off those 2 little nibs. I guess maybe that will be my number 1 side. We'll see. The other pour I was really pretty happy with. It did seem to pour really well. So I'll get that cleaned up and I'll show that to the person that it's for. All right, let me get these sprues cut off and do some finish work on it, and I'll be back. All right, so I went ahead and did some toning and then did some finish work on them, and I'm going to show the back of this one so you can kind of get an idea of the toning and color on it. It ended up being 3.19 ounces, so actually a little bit more than I was anticipating. I was anticipating between 2 and 3. Other than that, I think it turned out, the pour turned out really pretty exceptional, better than I expected that it might. And we'll leave it at that. But the other one that I did was I did another pair of the dice. We got our 2 1-ounce dice there, and I don't know if you're familiar with how the pips rotate. Most people know that opposite sides of the dice make 7. So like you have 1 here, opposite side is 6, that's 7. So 2 here, opposite side is 5, that's 7. We have 4 here, so the other side is going to be our 3 pip, and that's the special part about this dice. I kind of made this not at an explicit request, but kind of at a hint. So we'll see. I'll tag him. The 3 side is MSJ. He was talking about wanting a pair of dice with his initials on it. So I think that I finally got the MSJ. I had to print this multiple times trying to get that just the right depth to where it would come out right on the dice and retain it through the pour. It was actually kind of difficult, but I finally figured out the formula to get it to go correctly, so we now have a pair of MSJ dice. So, my silver journey. I'll tag you in this video. Let me know if you're actually still interested in getting these. I'm open to trading for other silver if you want to work out a trade. But there we go. That is tonight's Sunday Night Metals. Can't show the other one fully, just the back that I did. But there we go. Let me know what you think, MSJ. And that'll be it for tonight. I will catch you tomorrow morning in my next World Silver Book entry. Till then, thanks for your subscription, your watch time, your comments. I'll catch you in the next one.